is no Chromatic Aberration plugin in After Effects, so here are 2 easy ways to do it without one. I'm Paul Myers, a self-taught VFX artist, and this is how I did that. There are 2 reasons to do it: to replicate film layer separation, or to replicate lens color separation, and there are separate methods for each. In the first one, if you want it to look like that old, degraded film look where the layers are separating, then do it this way. It works best on text, and I used it on this old slide projector graphic. I wrote out my text, added a rough and edges plugins to give it a tiny bit of texture, then added a fill plugin. Its default is full red, so I just leave it as that. Then I duplicated the layer twice, and made the 2 duplicates full green and full blue. I like things nice and clean, so I also linked these to a master control layer in a separate comp, so I can adjust things without having to go into the layers themselves. Since this effect is dependent on the text staying the same in every layer, I linked the source text on the duplicate layers to the original, so that if I change the text on the base layer, it will change all layers. Now that everything is set up, I make the magic happen. I set the blend mode on the blue and green layers to add. I create a slider control in the master control layer, renaming it Chromatic Aberration Linear. And in the X position value of the green layer, I create an expression that is the X position of the source text layer plus the value of the new control slider. On the blue layer, I do the same expression, but instead of adding, I subtract. Now I can control the amount of aberration on the letters. And then Bob's your uncle. If you have a better way or want me to explain why I do the things I do when I do them, let me know in the comments. If you want to see the second method, subscribe or find it some other way.